If you feel stuck in your cleaning business and you're wondering why you're not growing and reaching your goals, then this is what no one is telling you. Six-figure cleaning business owners don't work harder, they work smarter. And when I say six figures, I'm not talking about gross sales. I'm talking about your net income as the business owner. Earning six figures as an owner is not about being the cheapest, the fastest, or the most available. And it's definitely not about trying to do everything yourself. It's about thinking, operating, and leading differently than those who are stuck in survival mode. And it's about building habits that create long-term results, not just short-term hustle. So in this video, I'm breaking down exactly what they do differently so you can start doing it too. And you don't need to be years into your business journey, and you definitely don't need a huge team. You just need to be willing to apply what I'm teaching in this video. And after watching, be sure to check out my coaching program linked below. So let's get into it. These are the main things the most successful cleaning business owners do differently that you can start doing today. Number 1, they recognize they have a business and not a job. This is the very foundation of elevating your income. Owners who struggle with this often treat their businesses like a side hustle or a job they created for themselves. But successful owners run their business like a business. There are a lot of things that go into this, but here are just some of them. They have set working hours. They make logical decisions, not emotional ones. They set clear boundaries with clients. They have a structure in place for how jobs are handled and how payments are collected. And they don't reinvent the wheel every day. Instead, they put systems in place and they rely on those systems. Does this require hard work? Well, yeah. But once you put in that work, the payoffs are huge. Number 2, they know their numbers. One of the biggest shifts to go from struggling to successful is to understand the numbers that run your business. Successful cleaning business owners don't just look at how much money came in. They also know what it costs them to earn it, meaning they track all of their expenses. They know what they're making after insurance, supplies, taxes, and staffing. And they're clear on what each job is actually worth in terms of net profit, not just gross profit. They understand the lifetime value of each client, and they know how many jobs they need to stay consistent month after month. And they use all of this knowledge and data to guide their business decisions, whether that's dropping a low-value client or investing in more marketing or deciding when to raise their rates. So if you want every decision in your cleaning business to come from a place of confidence instead of fear, then make tracking your numbers a regular part of your work routine. Number 3, they don't undercharge. Most cleaning business owners start out undercharging. It's very common, and I get why. They want to be competitive. They want to get their foot in the door. They're afraid to scare people off. But successful owners don't get stuck in these pricing traps. And even if they start out by undercharging, they quickly fix it. And the reason why this matters is because pricing is positioning. The prices you set tell clients how to view your service. If your prices are too low, then you'll be viewed as a bargain cleaning business. But premium pricing leads clients to view you as a premium cleaning business that delivers real value. And remember, your business doesn't just clean. Your business provides peace of mind. It gives people their time back. It solves problems, and it reduces people's stress. And to the right clients, that's worth a lot of money, so price accordingly. Because when you charge what you're worth, you attract a better kind of client. And you build a business that can actually support you long term. Number 4, they don't do everything themselves. Now, fun fact before we get into this one, you can absolutely make 6 figures a year as a solo cleaner. I did for many years, and I have many coaching students who do that as well. And if that's where you want to start out, then there's nothing wrong with that. But at some point, doing everything on your own will become the bottleneck in your business. So to elevate your income, you have to build a team. And the only thing I recommend you hire out in the early days of your cleaning business is the cleaning itself. At this stage, don't try to outsource sales or bidding or hire a VA to talk to customers. Instead, focus on finding and onboarding quality cleaners. And don't get caught up in the negative thinking that is so common today about people not wanting to work anymore. There are plenty of incredible people who want to work. They just want to work for good businesses. So those who struggle to find good people to work for them don't have a hiring issue, they have a business issue. But regardless, true growth doesn't come from doing more yourself. It comes from hiring well and building a team. So stop trying to do everything yourself and watch your profits grow as a result. Number 5, they never stop marketing. Struggling business owners usually wait until work slows down to market. And then when things get quiet, they panic. They start dropping prices, they spam Facebook groups, or they offer discounts just to fill the calendar. But successful cleaning business owners take a different approach. They market constantly, even when they're booked out. And the more you market your business, the more other people will market your business for you. Like our student Jackie learned inside our coaching program. If you want to learn how she and many others are crushing their goals, then check out my coaching program at the link below after this video. So when it comes to marketing, stay visible. Keep your Google business profile updated, collect reviews, follow up with past clients, make calls and send texts. And because they market when they don't need clients, they're able to be more selective, meaning they can avoid taking every client that comes their way. That's what consistency in marketing allows. Number 6, they obsess about the client experience. This is something that my cousin Evan is a master at. He owns a landscaping company in Florida, and he does incredible work. We joke that he basically builds parks for his clients. But in addition to being an incredible landscaper, he absolutely obsesses over how his clients feel about working with his business. And it's the same for us. Great cleaning businesses do more than just clean well. They create an experience that makes clients feel valued and taken care of. So successful business owners pay attention to the little things. They show up on time. They communicate clearly. They remember preferences. They check in after service. They send thank you notes. They take pride in every detail. And when something does go wrong, which happens from time to time, they respond quickly and already have a solution in mind. That level of care creates loyalty. Then your clients become raving fans. They leave great reviews and they stay long term. Because as I said in point 3, clients just don't pay a lot for cleaning. They pay a lot for experience. And successful cleaning business owners make their clients feel like VIPs. The final thing successful owners do differently is simple, but powerful. They think long term. They're not just focused on this week's income or today's schedule, but they're thinking about where they want their business to be in 6 months, 12 months, or even 5 years down the road. They're building a brand, not just a client list. They're making decisions with future freedom in mind, not just short-term survival. And they treat their business as the vehicle that will create the life they want instead of the thing that takes over their life. That is what makes all the difference. So to recap, these are the top 7 things successful cleaning business owners do differently. The good news is that you don't need to change all of these things at once, but it should be your long-term goal to master all of them. So pick one shift, one system, or one mindset and start there. Then keep going, because the more you start thinking and acting like a successful business owner, the faster your reality starts to match that mindset. And speaking of faster, if you want to reach your goals even faster, then my coaching program is ready to guide you. To find out if it's a good fit for you, then I invite you to book a free call at the link below. And let's keep building what you want together.